Guys, as you can see, I've literally backtested this strategy so many times. If you're looking for a strategy that actually makes sense and that's proven to work in the market, please stay to the end of this video and give this video a watch, because this strategy honestly is so simple that literally a 2-year-old can learn it. And guys, literally, if you don't understand or if you can't make this strategy profitable, leave me a message down below and I'll literally give you a free month in my mentorship, and I'll literally teach you one-on-one, because I know for a fact that you're not stupid. You understand exactly how this is going to work because it's a very simple strategy. So let's get right into this example. First, I'm going to show a little demonstration so you make a strong understanding. Then I'm going to show you a live example. I'll give you 2 live examples actually. So first thing, marking it out, we want to note that we have a sell side liquidity right over here. So on the 1 hour time frame, sell side liquidity. Then what do we want to look for on the 1 hour time frame? This is 100% optional. It doesn't have to be there. If it is, then beautiful. We have a SMT. So with this SMT, sell side liquidity, another thing that we want to have is this fair value gap. Most important is on the 1 hour time frame, having a fair value gap and sell side liquidity. For a little extra bonus, we can have an SMT. Not needed, but it would be nice. Then, hypothetically, of course, because this is a drawn out example, we go down to either the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, or 4 minute, whatever looks the most beautiful. And what do we want to look for? Well, we're going to look for a manipulation leg. So right over here, we have this manipulation leg. And right here, we have this market structure shift. So we mark that out. Second, we have this market structure shift and manipulation. Then where are we going to take our entry? We're going to take our entry right on this inversion fair value gap. So the second we make that full body close, stop loss, of course, goes right below these protected lows because it was an SMT on the 1 hour time frame. And we're going to target the highs. Like we can target previous fair value gaps or previous swing highs, like for example, this buy side liquidity. So that is literally how it works. It's so simple. So let's jump into the live example right now. Looking at this move, we have a very strong downtrend over here. So let's keep that in mind. We're most likely going to be looking for sells since there's a very strong downtrend. What's one thing we want to mark out though? Look at this. Buy side liquidity, almost at sell side. Buy side liquidity. What are we in? A fair value gap. So now I'd be very interested to see buy side getting swept. If we do, what are we going to look for? We're going to look for some type of sells. So now we're inside of this buy side. Let's go down either to the 1, 2, 3, or 4 minute, whatever looks nice. Let's see. 4 minute time frame, nothing there. 3 minute time frame, nothing. 2 minute, maybe. Look at that. Maybe we might have something over here. We might have a manipulation over here with a inversion fair value gap. Let's see. Are we going to have it though? It doesn't look like it. No, nothing. So perfectly fine. Let's continue pushing time forward. All right. What do we see over here? Oh my God. I kind of skipped forward a bit. My bad. Wait, one more time. There we go. Okay. What do we see over here? Well, over here, we have that manipulation leg. So mark that out. And over here, we have a market structure shift. What do we have over here as well? An inversion fair value gap. Guys, what are you going to do? Well, we're going to go back one time and we're going to take our entry. So we take our entry right over here. Stop loss, where's it going to go? Right above these highs. And as I said, on the 1 hour time frame, if it is possible, SMT would be nice. Doesn't have to be though. In this case, the 2 minute time frame looks the cleanest because go to the 1 minute, we don't actually have a valid market structure shift and manipulation. So 2 minute it is. What are we going to target? Well, we can target these lows right over here, or you can even target these lows. Or yeah, it would be a little risky because this is a fair value gap. So this is a fairly nice point of rejection. So let's see how that plays out. Very strong push down. Let's keep going. I didn't think take profit will get hit that quick, but as you can see, once we pass the market structure shift, it is perfectly fine to go to break even. There is nothing wrong with that because once you pass this market structure shift, it's considered a protected. In this case, we actually just got swept. That's kind of funny. But usually once we pass this market structure shift, it's 100% your choice. But a lot of people do like to go break even after this, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. And as you can see, we end up displacing back down. So market structure shift could go break even, not a problem. It is a little risky because as you can see, sometimes it does come and retrace to say a little final goodbye to the inversion fair value gap, and then has that strong displacement down. Let's see as well with the standard deviation. There we go. We had that -2 getting tapped and that -1 as well. So let's jump to the why I keep saying live example. Jump to the second example. Keeping an eye on price action over here. Again, very strong downtrend. Wow, I'm like losing my voice almost. Very strong downtrend. Perfect. What do we do over here? Take out this sell side liquidity. Beautiful. Now look left. What do we have? We have a fair value gap. Perfect. Mark that out. Now, I don't actually know 100% if we did have an SMT. Hypothetically, let's just say we had an SMT for this case of the video. Perfect. So sell side liquidity, fair value gap, SMT, 1 hour time frame. Perfect. Let's go down to the 1 minute time frame and let's go back price a bit. 1 minute time frame. Perfect. What do we see over here? Well, very choppy price action. This is the afternoon market. Welcome. Let's go to the 2 minute. Do we see anything? Nothing at all. We don't see. What we do see actually right now is a manipulation leg. So, and right here, potential market structure shift. So let's see how this is going to play out. Let's go to the 1 minute. Do we have anything? 1 minute, very choppy price action, nothing. 3 minute, do we have anything? Actually, yes, we have a manipulation and a inversion fair value gap that could be placed. 3 minute, same thing. 4 minute, we also have the same thing. Perfect. But in this case, 2 minute does look pretty clean because it's the lowest time frame. So let's see, is this inversion fair value gap going to get respected? Is it? I think it is. Why? Because I know what's going to happen. So right over here, we have this inversion fair value gap that gets respected. Perfect. What are we going to target? Well, we can target these highs right over here. I'll target. So it's a 1-to-1. So let's enter, take a buy position, stop loss right above these lows. Why? Because it's a protected low because of the hypothetical SMT, and take profit right at these highs. Let's see how price is going to treat us. Very strong break right past this market structure shift. Again, as I said, could go to break even. Perfectly fine. A lot of people like to do it. A lot of people don't. Let's see what's going to happen in this case. If you would have went to break even, you would have been safe. So as I said, it's kind of 50-50, 100% based on the trader. So took out this -1. And are we going to hit this -2 overall? We got very close. We didn't actually, we ended up taking it, of course. So we got that -2. One thing to note, when you're using standard deviation, very, very, very often of the time, this -1 is going to be a very strong rejection point. So a lot of times what actually happens is we tap into this -1, and what do we do right away? We reject right back down to this inversion fair value gap. So for those people that do actually go to break even at this market structure shift, you could get stopped out, which is a little discouraging because your overall trend is correct. And then we continue our uptrend. So that's one little thing to note about this strategy. So guys, I'm sure you understood how the strategy works. If you did stick around all the way to the end, let me know in the comments. And guys, if you actually didn't understand, let me know as well in the comments. I'll help you out. And hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Just to let you know before I let you go, I do have a mentorship down below. So if you do want more one-on-one help in trading, perfectly fine. I do have a free trial going on, so you can check that out completely free. And I also have a free Discord that just for like-minded people that want to get to know each other and find more people in the trading world. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And I hope the strategy made sense to you.